Welcome back. This is the software architecture course, and without any delay, let's dive in. First, who is this course for? This is a little bit advanced course for the beginners. So I would expect someone who has a little bit of experience in industries and then has clear understanding of object-oriented concepts, has clear understanding of classes and objects, also understands parallel processing or multitasking, otherwise known as, and has some understanding of software designs of or has documented some designs using UML or other tool or mechanism. So this course has two volumes. Volume 2 is very advanced. We are creating a little later. First, volume 1 is it consists of two parts: foundation of software architecture and building blocks. And the modules in this volume 1 are first, introduction to software architecture. We will dive into what is a software architecture and what are the values and who is software architect, what is the role and responsibilities of software architect. Then we discuss core concepts and terminologies. Is very important to understand the terminologies, the concept, the language of software architecture, and that's what we discuss in this module. And then module 3, we have software development lifecycle and where the architecture fits in here and why that is important, how it helps your development lifecycle. We also have covered styles and patterns, a basic understanding of some reusable styles and patterns of software architecture. And then this is one of the important module, quality attributes. In software architecture, we focus on quality attributes, not just functional requirement. There is functional requirement. What it means is what the software does, what is the purpose, what is the user's requirement. And quality attributes are non-functional, like how the software will perform in some scenarios. How is the security system built into the software? For example, in banking system, security is very important. How is the performance and availability and also reliability and other quality attributes? In part 2, this is a little bit advanced, that's why you call it proficient level. And we again dive into the patterns and styles and how to use them in your architectural documentation and in design. So those styles and patterns are reusable. So if it used in one product, it can be used in similar other products. And there are few design patterns we discuss here. Those are useful for the architects to have an architectural documentation. And then we also dive into the documentation and communication of architectures to different stakeholders like development team, management, or the customers. Also, we dive into modern development practices such as DevOps and DevOps CI/CD, and then many other mechanism or processes. So in that, how you develop and deliver software and deploy. And finally, domain-driven design. What it means is you consider a domain, for example, a banking system. It has different needs. So you consider that first and then you start designing. An automation of chain system, that needs different mindset. And other e-commerce, for example, the payment system. So you consider that the user management, user handling, authentication, authorization, all that needs to be considered. So you consider that first. So that's why it's a domain first design. I also have created these books, and to start with, regarding this course, you can find in the book in the middle, Software Architecture, and book on the right, that's the design patterns, object-oriented design patterns. We dive into that. And if you are a beginner trying to understand the object-oriented concept, or you want to enhance your concept of object-oriented programming, then this book, C++ programming, is C++, a language used in this book to discuss the object-oriented concept, but it's more of an object-oriented discussion, how to understand. It will really open your mind how the classes and objects are being discussed in this book. So with that, let's dive into the lessons next. Thank you.